Hello everyone, I am Scuttlest, and welcome back to this playthrough of Warriors ORochi 4. This episode, we'll be looking at the side story, Battle to be the First Spear. Let's get started.
異界の戦いはさらに激化。連合軍の領地にまたしても敵勢が攻めてきた。英傑たちは迎撃のため戦場へ向かう。その中には学信、井伊直政、福島正則がいた。くしくも一番槍として名高い男たちである。彼らの行動力、決断力、そして一番槍たちをまとめる馬長の闘志がこの戦の勝敗を握ることとなる。
さあ、戦場に一番乗りだぜ。
勝手に誇っていてください。本当の勝負はこれからですか。
悔しいんだろ直政ちゃん。素直になれってなあ。
お二人ともあれを。すでに誰かが戦っています。
あれは馬隊。敵に囲まれているようだ。
ここはすぐに動くのが最善。皆さんお先に失礼します。
あ、ほら間違えれ。一番槍は俺なのマジで。
Okay, by the end of this battle, I'm just going to assume the characters are going to come to some kind of understanding. Though if I had to pick which character I'd like to see win, I'd probably Yue Jin, just because he's the one I like the most. Being first on the battlefield is like half his character, really. And I guess the other half is him being sensitive about his height.
なら俺が出るのが最善です。迅速さにおいて右に出る者はいない。いえ、恐縮ですが一番槍は私にお任せください。
Anyway, Oichi here is a fairly solid moveset, but the thing I find myself thinking the most about her is that since Cha-Cha is now in Spirit of Sanada, she has entered into MILF territory. Which is so weird to think about when I think about just how young she looked in the first Samurai Warriors. I think Madai is fine for now. Let's take out these enemy officers first. I shouldn't need to rush unless Madai starts calling for help. That was just Master Thieves. Yuanji's moveset is an odd one. Basically, her normal attacks will not make enemies flinch. But the trade-off is that since she's so long range and hits over such a wide area, she builds up her Muso meter very fast. Or at least that's how it is in the Dynasty Warriors. She doesn't seem to be building up Muso much at all here. Anyway, Yuanji has a serviceable moveset. It just takes a while to get used to because it's kind of at odds with how most Warriors movesets work. Anyway, since Yuanji doesn't build up her Musa meter the way she seems to in Dynasty Warriors, I find she's quite a bit less effective in this game. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay, that was her charge magic, but a few other characters like Nuwa and Cyborg Nez also have that one, but you do not want to use it when you're right by a wall. Let me take the chance to try and explain it. I think I may have explained this back when we use Nuwa. The attack will go to where those three yin-yang symbols appear, but if the thing goes straight into a wall, it sort of ends the attack early, and if you haven't had a single one of those symbols appear, then no attack is going to come out at all. I don't have any particular positivity or negativity to make about Sanjong's own moveset. Actually, here's an interesting little thing about Sanjong. I'm not sure about ORochi 4, but in ORochi 3, she did not actually have hands. You probably wouldn't be able to tell because of the claws she has, but if you can manipulate the camera to somehow look directly into her claws, she does not actually have hands at the end of her arms. That was probably just that they didn't bother to put that in because it would be very difficult to get the camera to move in that exact position. Anyway, I didn't need a Tear of the Gods in that exact instance, I just needed their Chaos Origin protection turned off. It's always so funny to just see characters panicking about enemy reinforcements in Warriors games. This shouldn't even take me 5 minutes to clear out. On a side note, Yuanji is one of the only only Dynasty Warriors women who I would feel are actually important to the narrative of Dynasty Warriors. Like, if you go down all of the Dynasty Warriors women, I think Yuanji, Diao Chan, and Sun Changxing are the only ones who are actually important to the story. Yuanji because she's a big part of Sima Zhao's character. Diao Chan because she's deeply involved in the plot to kill Dong Zhuo. And Sun Changxing due to her arranged marriage. Better go see Ma Dai. He's probably just, I don't see any enemy officer blitz around him. He's probably struggling with peons of all things.
どこまでもかけられる。
位置で退けます。
But it doesn't even look like there's anything left on this side of the map for me anyway. Other than getting up to 300 hit and taking out that Chaos Origin I can see. What? Oh, I already had one. Silly me. We seem to have more enemy officers over there, but saving Madai should take priority. Especially since there's suddenly enemy officer blips down there. Of course, they're running now, but I don't plan to let them get away. But if they get to that Chaos Origin, it's going to complicate things a bit. That charge magic is actually really good for, Hold on. I switched the wrong character. That charge magic is really good for taking out Chaos Origins because it makes them explode as if, you just interrupted their magic attack. Okay, I think someone survived. This is why I don't like allied officers around me when I'm fighting. They keep knocking them away. Anyway, the spot with the enemy commander does still look like it's gated off. Hold on, what's the condition of Madai's health? Where is he? About half. That's nothing to be concerned about. Let's see. Actually, I don't think I'm waiting for a mission prompt to make those gates open. There's probably a gatekeeper, Captain. Just looking at how the blips were just right outside the gate. That should take care of every... I don't think I've seen that happen before. I summoned the horse, but I didn't automatically get on it. Anyway, that takes care of every enemy officer blip besides Athena herself. I don't often see them actually block my Muso. But charge attacks seem to be hitting her harder than a Muso does anyway.
俺は今猛烈に感動している。仲間を思う熱い気持ちが勝利を呼び寄せたのだ。
みんな助かったよ。本当にありがとうって。あれ、なんでそんなに神妙な顔してるの？一番槍の甲に気を取られ本陣を手薄にしてしまうなどダメだ。ダメすぎる。
私も反省しています。本陣のお二人には申し訳のないことを。
気にするな。
先人4人の力で勝てた。
先陣で頑張る人がいて後ろを支える人がいてみんなで助け合って強敵と戦っているんだね。君たちの関係ってすごくいいよ。俺もその仲間に入れてくれる？
ああ、もちろんだバタイ。これからよろしく頼む。
俺の出番だね。バタイ。
I completely forgot that Kagekatsu and Joe Tai were part of the story of this little battle.
うまくいきましたか？
Anyway, we have Ma Dai here, and to be honest, he might be one of my least used characters in all of Dynasty Warriors. I can't even really tell you if he has a particularly good or bad moveset. But anyway, that'll about wrap things up for this episode. Next time, we will be getting back to the main story with Zeus, King of Olympus. So until then, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.